My name is Jeff Graham, and I'm here to talk a little bit about music and Parkinson's disease. Uh, if you've recently been diagnosed or even had your diagnosis for a while, some of this information may be helpful, some of it may not. First of all, it's not everybody has the same type of symptoms with Parkinson's. A lot of what I deal with, it's how it's affected my voice. One thing we probably most of us have in common, and that's probably where it stops, is that we all probably are on some kind of dosage of carbidopa, levodopa. But that's probably where the similarities end. Some of us have tremors. I noticed I had some tremors, but the carbidopa helped that. But the hardest thing I had to deal with was just not being able to play music at a level that I had been previously playing. If you're a recent diagnosee, I know that just pride kind of really kept me away from the guitar for a while. I was playing in a really good band, great musicians, and felt like I was at the top of my game or close to it. But it didn't take long to where I was struggling to play chords that I'd known since I was 12 years old. But that's some of the downside of things. What I am here is to tell you that you're gonna have, especially if you get your dosage of medicine to somewhat an even keel, and that takes a little doing, but you're gonna have low symptom days, and you're gonna find yourself, if working at a pace that you used to work at before your Parkinson's diagnosis. One thing I've learned about low symptom days, they can be really surprising. Most of the time, I can't sing, not on a level that I used to. But then you'll have a low symptom day and you realize it's time to kind of jump into the recording studio and do something with the voice while it works. And to give you an example of something that I couldn't do on a high symptom day or even a mid symptom day is sing, and I'll show you what I mean right now. Get your kicks on Route 66. Now, on a lot of days, I couldn't have sung many of those notes at all, or it would have been a very faint version. But what's surprising is that with low symptom days, it's kind of really surprising what you can accomplish that you couldn't on another day. So sometimes I'll come in and I might have enough vocal strength for half a song, and I'll just come back on another low symptom day and finish up what I couldn't get finished on that the first day of recording. So, here's to low symptom days, and May you have a lot of them. What I found with my guitar playing was on a low symptom day, I could play a figure like this, kind of the kind of working man blues riff, and when I've got a really good day, I can play it with my pick. But on kind of a mid kind of day like I'm having today, I've had to go to my playing with my fingers, and this is kind of what I'm talking about. Now, when I tried to play a similar figure with the pick, it sounds like this. That's really what it gives me. But what I've found is just the more you sit down with your instrument, when you get done being mad about how you used to be able to do something versus what you can do now, and everybody's probably got some kind of time frame for that. You start to just utilizing some tools that you may have already had, like when I record in Reaper, and they've got the tempo change. Sometimes when I'm recording, I will take the tempo down a little. One of the harder things that I've noticed that has just changed in my guitar playing is the ability to do the back and forth real consistently with the pick on strumming. So I've got some country train beats that I work with, and it really does help to practice with something like this. So I used to be able to do that to a faster beat, but I'm just happy to be consistent on any beat, on the tempo. That's kind of the key, is when you find places that you feel like you built up some consistency, it really does help your musical confidence and just your personal confidence. So I do a lot of playing with different beats, and sometimes I start slow and I take it up to see where my breakup kind of falling apart on the rhythm. Well, one accommodation that I've made is I got a cool little, I had a bigger bass, longer neck, and I found that this little Fender Squire Bronco, it has a smaller neck. I think it's 3/4 size. My terminology may be wrong on that, but I just noticed that it's made bass playing a little easier. And bass in general has been kind of my go-to when I'm having a frustrating day on the guitar. Just I think I'm just guessing on just the fact that there's just 4 strings to concentrate on, and there's more to grip with my fingers. Um, it's been at least, I can even have like a high symptom day and still play some bass. Whereas if I've got a high symptom day, I really don't have the focus or the dexterity to mess with guitar much. But so just to kind of make myself feel good as a musician, I just look for little hills to climb, and ones that aren't too steep. And when you get there, you feel pretty good. So bass has kind of been kind of my Parkinson's savior, so to speak. I can be a little more consistent with it.